Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another video. This is JPlay. Today we're driving the IndyCar Series 10 laps at Long Beach City Circuit. We are starting last, 32 of 32, and off we go. As you can see, we are having a pretty bad start, but that actually doesn't matter because we already reached the end of the line and now we are trying to squeeze through those cars before the first braking zone off to the outside. And look at that carnage in the first corner. We already made up 12 positions. That's pretty nice. Second corner, all made up another position here. It's not really racing at the moment. It's basically just trying to survive here, as those cars are really expensive and really sensitive when it comes to crashes like those. As thankfully this didn't cause too much damage, therefore it was okay. But look at that, car parts flying around everywhere. That is absolute horror for the drivers here, but we found a way and now we're really starting to race. Now here we are on position 18 of 32. It's looking kind of good. We are off to the next right-hander, trying to squeeze through one of those guys, and it worked, but we got some damage in the front. Anyways, those guys are really slow in these corners, and especially in the last corner here. They are so slow. I'm trying to get the outside, not quite getting it, but accelerating out of this corner, trying using my first boost and off to the second lap. Let's make this a bit quicker, as this lap wasn't really exciting at all. Basically, I'm just trying to get used to the racetrack, and I'm just trying to overtake that guy in front of me and also to close the gap to position 11 and 10 and so on, since there was quite of a big gap that built up here. As we're coming to the last few corners here, and I spin right to the freaking wall. It's damage, therefore off to the box we go. Let's see what the pit time will be. Hopefully it's not too bad for us. And pit time is 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see it was absolute horror, so we restarted the race. I decided to basically stop doing this. Didn't want to commit to 40 to 50 seconds of pit time, and therefore we restart the race, and once again squeezing through the other cars here, trying to get to the outside once again, and boom, we hit a car while trying to overtake him. There is our front wing. Our front wing is gone. We are still trying to do anything here to not lose it, to overtake some more cars, but we definitely do feel that handling is kind of bad, and we bump into that guy once again as he was braking way too early, so we restart the race again. It's not looking too great for us at the moment, to be honest. Restart once again, first corner, bad start, but we're getting there. We're hitting the wall by accident here, but no matter, no damage for us, and once again through the outside, and we're at position 20 once again. Made up 12 positions here. Second corner, steep right-hander, position 15 already, and now it's position 14 in this little corner here. Braking to here and hitting those cars once again. I will never learn that, but got out of here without any damage, as you can see. At least without any bigger damage, so therefore it's position 12. Changing cockpit view to the helmet view of my driver to get used to it, and now to one of the last corners, and we're absolutely raging into that. That was unfair as hell, but we're in position 9 now. I mean, those guys are pretty aggressive, so I think it's quite okay for me to be as aggressive as them. And since we do have some damage, I decide to go to the pit in the first lap. Our handling is kind of affected here. We're automatically handling to the right, and actually repair time is looking kind of good here, so we're trying to leave the box, and look at that, we need to wait for a year because cars want to pass, so we lose some positions here. Once again, let's speed this up a little bit to not be too boring here. Leaving the pit, and we're coming out 25th here. With the 24th position right in front of us. Just trying to get used to the racetrack once again. V right-hander here, left-hander and then the right, double right-hander here. Just accelerating, so many damaged parts here, and now we are reeling him in. He's so slow, so we move past him easily, but as you can see, he has no front wing anymore. I don't know why. I mean, he was in the box, so why doesn't he have a front wing? So we move past him, and it's position 24 for us, and we are starting lap number 3 now, moving past a ton of people in the pit. We're in position 12 in the first corner of the lap. Slowly but surely getting used to the racetrack. It's quickest sector 1 time for me, easily. So I think the race is starting to roll now, at least for us. So basically now it's all about closing the gap to the front. You can clearly see there are some cars. We do have 34 seconds to the front, moving past some cars in the pit here, and now on position 7. But now we're starting to hit some back markers, basically. Just trying to move past them here without losing too much time. Double right-hander, now to the left-hander here. And is it time to overtake him already? No, that guy just hit some car parts here. And now it's through the last corners. That guy is basically leaving us no space here, but we barely managed to not crash in here. That was an easy overtake to the last corner, right-hander, activating the boost here. Man, this thing is accelerating so slow, and now we're overtaking tons of cars, and we are second now. That is looking awesome for us. Just moving and racing. Quickest first sector once again, and we are, yeah, with the back markers once again here, just trying to find the right position to overtake this guy now. And now we try to overtake him in this corner. Look at what is happening now. Ah, nothing is happening here. Yeah, look at what is happening now. I spin out by accident and I damage back and front wing. And this basically, guys, is race over for us. You can see here it's damage, and we are not even able to steer the car into the pit. So we basically crash in front of the pit and we restart the race once again. It's not looking too great for us. One little mistake and it's race over for you here, basically. That's not cool for us at all. Once again, the start is looking really good. We're starting way slower than those guys, but in the first corner we are able to overtake quite a bunch of people. Position 16 now even, and now the second right-hander, second corner right-hander, up to position 13. And yeah, now all we have to do is advance, crashing into that guy as he was braking out of nowhere. I don't know why. Back to position 13, almost lost position 13 to another car. Therefore I take the outside here to be a bit defensive. But that position is kind of saved now. So let's speed these things up once again a bit to the last corner. As you can now see, so many cars standing around here. So I'm able to overtake 2 of them. Absolutely awesome for us. Speed it up once again, because basically in those laps nothing special really is happening. We're basically just gaining some time compared to the cars in front of us, but it's so freaking difficult to overtake in these corners and to overtake on these really short straights here. So basically all we can do is follow the goddamn train and yeah, try not to spin out and wait for the last corner. As you now can see, last corner, one car overtaken successfully. Once again, very good. And we're back to the speed up time. It's not looking too bad for us. We're in lap 3 at the moment. These first corners were a bit wide here, but we're getting used to it. Basically, as I told you before in another video, we are driving without stability assist, so therefore the back can get quite slippery in this little Honda Indycar. But I'm getting used to it. Last corner once again, double left-hander, and then it's the steep right-hander. One more car for us up to position 9. Easily done. And now it's off to lap 4. Best last sector time for us. That first corner was kind of good. Now it's time for the second one. As always, we're on his back, but we're not really able to overtake him. At this time I'm getting kind of worried about my tires, so I'm trying to find a way to basically change the setup. But first it's last corner once again, and what we're doing this time we're even trying to overtake 2 cars, and it is successfully happening. Okay, as I told you, we are trying. I was starting to worry about the tires, so I desperately tried to find any way to change my pit stop strategy, but basically no way to change it here. So all I have to do is wait and maybe get used to only driving one car. So we are coming out of this corner way better than this guy, and we F it up because it's aero damage. We just crashed into that guy, and now our front wing is gone. And now we drive into that wall for a second time, and now our handling is pretty damn fucked. As you can clearly see, we're just going to the right, and we're way slower than those guys now. Yeah, all we can do is go to the pit and try to change our front wing. Man, it's not looking too good for us here. He increased the gap to 3 seconds. That's not good at all for us. Let's see what our pit time will be. And it's actually, we're waiting for years and years and years and years in this pit. That's not cool at all for us. 26, 27, 28. More than 30 seconds of pit stop time. Basically, that's race over for us. We're coming back 20th at the moment. Probably there will be some cars overtaking us. Now, I don't know. 20th at the moment. That's not looking too well for us, to be honest, guys. I actually don't know what to do now. I mean, the only thing we can do is just drive as quick as possible and try to make up some positions here. And as you can see, the leading cars are already lapping us. Therefore, we are more than 1 minute behind, almost 2 minutes behind, and we're coming out 20th. That's not too good, but we can basically now only try to make up as many positions as possible here. Coming out 20th. Just trying to get to position 19 here. I mean, our lap times are not too bad, to be honest. I mean, we were basically the quickest car on the racetrack, but the thing with clean driving is my problem. That leading car in front of us just bumped into the wall. This will probably make it easier for us to overtake him. We are now overtaking 20th. Current position 20, we are in position 19 now, and now you can see that leading car damaged something on his car, so the driver damaged something on his car, so we're unlapping this guy. Just nearing the last corner, unlapping another car, question mark, nope. We're not unlapping him, but we're getting close, and my race engineer is telling me we are 1 lap down on the leader. Look at that guy, he is really, really slow. I don't know why he is that slow. And now we are overtaking some more cars in the pit. We're on position 15 now. So basically we are making up some positions, and that guy in front of me is feeling the pressure, and that pressure basically killed my race. It's aero damage once again, it's front wing gone once again. And I mean, guys, what should I do? All I can do now is try to get back to the pit and see what our times will be, but bam, to the wall once again. And now handling is absolute shit. So yeah, suspension damage. I basically decided to abort the race from here. So we do it once again. I don't know, I didn't count if is it our third, fourth, fifth try now. This is getting really hard for us. I do have a problem with clean driving, basically. The start is the same as always, just yeah, driving through them, driving past them. You heard it. There was a big crash in the back, of course. There was a huge boom. And yeah, it's race start once again. Position 15 now. My biggest problem basically here is to drive cleanly. When I drive cleanly, when I do get a quick and a clean lap, my time basically is by far the quickest on the racetrack, but not if I drive as I do, because basically I F up so many tries, I F up so many attempts with unclean corners, with corner cutting, and therefore with crashing into some walls. Now that AMD car in front of me is really slow, we're getting past him through the outside. Now the last corner, trying to get two cars here, successfully got them here, and now it's the same thing as always, just doing the lap, trying not to crash into somewhere, closing the gap to the car in front of us, and just waiting for any opportunity to overtake this guy. This is getting kind of frustrating, to be honest. But basically, I mean, it's my own fault if I just F it up that often. Last corner once again, we closed the gap and successfully overtook that one guy. Okay, after lap 3, 7 seconds behind the leading car, gaining more than a second on this long straight. First corner was kind of good, second corner is quite okay now. We're only 5 seconds away now. Gained 2 seconds here, as you can see. And yeah, basically we're just following the goddamn train once again. And once again, I'm starting to get worried about my tires. But I did not change setup, so nothing to do here. Okay, once again, got 2 cars here, bumped into the yellow car in front of me. So there's some front wing damage here. But basically there's nothing I can do about it. I'm already starting to lap some cars here. Now there's a back marker in front of us, and look at what is happening now. He's so slow. He's braking out of nowhere, and I damage my freaking front wing once again. At this time, basically, I'm starting to rage. I'm totally angry. Because basically this is my 5th, 6th, 7th, I didn't count, attempt to do this race on a clean basis, cleanly, and it's not working at all. We're just coming back to the pit here, last corner into the pit, and now we will see that pit time is absolute horror. Once again, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 seconds, 31 seconds of pit time. We're in position 19 in the pit here, overtaking that guy in front of me in the pit on position 18, but there are cars coming from the back, I think. And we're at 18 once again, and now the leading cars are starting to lap me once again. So what I can do now is once again try to basically lower my Yeah, trying to be faster than them, trying to close the gap. Overtook one guy here, successfully prevented the outlap crash, I guess. But now we are really quick once again. Trying to get past this guy. Did decide against that defensive line in that corner, as we didn't want to crash into him. And now we're getting him on the right. No, we're not. Once again, no chance here. But now they are both slow, so we move past both of them. Position 17 for us now. To the last two corners, double left-hander here, and now it's the steep right-hander. Not getting that car in front of me now, not unlapping him, but he's getting into the pit anyways. So yeah, we're one lap down to the leader. Position 17 now, overtaking one guy that is in the pit at the moment, so we're on 16th position at the moment. We do have some work to do, guys, definitely. First corner was kind of good. Now that car in front of me bumped into the wall for some reason. Not good at all. Trying to get through the double right-hander here. Bit late on the gas, but that's fine. Not losing too much time compared to that guy. That guy is driving absolutely nuts. What is he doing? Driving into the wall here. But this will make it way easier for us to overtake this guy, and this is what we did exactly here. Off to the long straight, position 16 now, lap 6 of 10. So, and we are way quicker than our opponents. So yeah, he is under big pressure now, and that's what we exactly did. We overtook the yellow car once again. Finally, we made up some positions here. That was kind of good. Fastest lap of the race, that's awesome. And now many cars are in the pit, so we progressed to position 11. But now there's, yeah, tons of space to position 10. There's one car we need to unlap before, but then there definitely are at least 5 to 6 seconds before the first next car. But we set our quickest sector one time here, which is awesome. Therefore, this will be way easier for us to make up some time here. We are soaking ourselves up to the guy in front of us. Braking to the right-hander here, taking this really well. There are many car parts lying on the street here. Quickest second sector here. Now that we have some space, we can finally, yeah, really drive as quick as we can. We're more than a second faster than our quickest lap. Now we have to overtake him in the last corner here. That's what we did, and we will lose some time compared to our quickest lap here, but we are still 7 tenths quicker than our quickest lap before, and this is the quickest lap of the race, of course. Up to position 11 here, making up tons of time. First corner was really good from ourselves. Now to the really steep right-hander here, and we almost made up all of our time compared to that guy in front of us. So now he has no lead compared to us anymore, and we will be able to overtake this guy soon. Maybe in this corner, will we be able to overtake him? Yes, and while we overtook him, he crashed his front wing. That's why basically he needs to go to the pit now. That right-hander was okay, not awful, not very good, but okay here. To the long straight, we are looking at position 9. This will be possible, I hope, soon. Getting the double left here, last corner, and we are on his tail once again. Getting our boost in so that our acceleration is a bit quicker than before. And that was the new fastest lap of the race once again. Maybe we can overtake this guy in the first corner. We even overtook this guy before the first corner. Now through the first corner, really well driven here. Now with steep one, we are finally on pace. We are finding tons of time anywhere here. Fastest first sector of the race here. More than half a second ahead of our quickest lap before. That left-hander wasn't too good, but still we are now 8 tenths quicker than our quickest lap. Getting the right-hander pretty well here. Touched the wall slightly, but still more than a second quicker than before. Now getting the right-hander right is crucial now, and that's what we did. 1.5 seconds quicker. Getting this one. Our tires are starting to wear off. Crashing into that guy, a bit bumpy here. But still we managed to overtake him, and we are a second almost. Is it a second? Is it a second? It's almost a second quicker than our quickest lap before. So we are way faster than the cars in front of us. Unfortunately, this is the last lap of the race. Will we be able to get position 7 or will we not be able to get position 7? Now we have to do everything we got to get position 7 here to finished very well, although we did our crash stop and we had to repair our car. That guy in front of us seems to be kind of slow. That's why we are soaking ourselves up to him. A bit slightly out of this corner here. Braking really late to that right-hander. Touched the wall slightly. Our tires are really starting to wear off quite a bit, and we are getting into the last sector of the race. We are on his tail, so what are we gonna do? Are we able to overtake him? I think we will be. This is the last one. We are able to overtake him, and we also, lapped 2 cars here. That was unfortunate. We should have been able to get position 6, but it's position 7 for us, guys. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If so, please leave a comment, please leave a like. Thank you for watching. Hope you will be there in the next episode. See you then. Bye bye.